Wait, who did?
Live. All right, welcome everybody to some LBL action. We got the top-seeded Kings coming in at 5-1, taking on the Lions at 4-2. Joined by my partner here, Daniel Mosier.
Good to be here, Jay. Thanks
Good
for
to have
having
you.
me, man.
Good to have you.
Man, I was just looking at this. Who did the Kings drop in game one? Like the first game of the season. They won 5 in a row.
Yeah, that would have been 4-1-Niners.
Really, the 4-1-Niners?
4-1-Niners, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now that was
by Justice.
Now that was without TJ Pennell in the first game for the Kings there.
Okay, that probably made a pretty big difference.
All right. That's TJ for 2.
Straight Kosh in the corner. 3 misses it off long. Justice with the board. So as we can see here, we are not at full strength for the Kings. Oh no, Lions, beg my pardon, and I don't. That might come back to hurt them at some point in this game.
Now this was anticipated to be probably the game of the week.
Easily.
Now,
I thought.
It smells going to get another 2 to go there.
They're gonna need a lot more of that.
That's right. Also worth noting, Rashad Thompson, new member of the Kings, recently just got traded as JB's going to miss a 2 there. Thurman gets the rebound.
Who was the trade for that exactly?
Oh, big 3 by Thurman. That was for Connor Hockett.
Oh, okay, so that's the second time that Connor's been
for Rashad Thompson. Right. Flipsy's going to take a mid-range 2 there. Doesn't get it to go. Oh, almost travels.
Lost it there for a second there. Then quick turnaround. Fake Kosh lost it right into Thurman's big old mitts.
TJ's bringing it the other way here for the Kings.
TJ can do a little bit of everything.
He really can.
He's probably, I'll go on the record and say probably the best passer in the league.
Best passer in the league.
I'll say that, yeah, with confidence.
That's a bit of a bold prediction there. Bold take.
Who do you think that could rival him in passing ability?
I would say JB's up there.
He's very good. Helps when they're both
JP Sellis, if he's playing. If he's playing. And as we see a steal here from TJ. Oh, goes around the back.
Crafty move.
Oh! Gets it to go.
Tough take by TJ. Tough take. See, there's that do-it-all. He can pass for you, and he can drop 30
as he picks up another steal, and he might try to. Okay, no, I thought he was going to try to punch that. He's going to put in another 2. He did 2 weeks ago. On a fast break. Yeah, he put one in. Okay. And another steal by TJ.
That's 2 in the first, 3 minutes?
Swings over for JB, no good.
And the eldest Fake Kosh brother, we just learned, snags down a board.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got.
ISO for Flipsy over here. Finds Dylan up top. Oof.
No good. Another thing to watch, Thurman, every time he gets a defensive board, his eyes are immediately looking down the court.
Oh yeah, like a quarterback, his eyes are always up.
It's great vision, especially for a big man.
And that's what the Kings offense, they really, when they get a run going, a lot of it is just quick defensive rebounds and quick passes up the court. They're really good at moving the ball without dribbling, which our good coach Jim Bostorff would be a big fan of.
I think he would. Justice
mid-range. Oh,
nice 2.
All right, we need a bucket here by the Kings. Gosh, Lions, Jesus.
It's all right. It's early. Lions missing Malik Osborne, who is a top 4 scorer in the league, coming in at 21 points a game.
Also gonna be missing his 11 boards a game too.
Right.
So big presence in the paint there.
Flipsy's gonna miss a 3 there. Rebound to TJ, brings it the other way.
He might be the most unguardable player in the league, going on to Malik.
And there's another good pass.
You just can't guard him.
Who is this?
Malik.
Malik, yeah.
Like if you try to body him up in the paint, he'll just kind of laugh at you and drop step you. And he's got the shot to make you have to
you got to respect it, right? Now, if I was the Lions, that would be my offense, is giving it to him every single time.
Yeah. Oh yes, easily.
I mean, I don't know how you don't.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
As we see the Lions try to slow it down a little bit.
Schmeltz airballs a 3. Overboard to Flipsy. He's going to bring it out.
Who's the catalyst for the Lions tonight? If they're going to pull off what we probably both believe is an unlikely W, as the oldest Fake Kosh splashes a triple in the corner.
What was the first name of that Fakeash? I'm not sure which one that is.
The oldest one. That's what
Yeah,
I'm calling
that's
it.
the elder, yeah,
Fakeash.
the elder Fakeash.
I'm gonna guess it starts with something with J.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
That's my guess.
They're
yeah.
keeping a lot of J's in the family.
Jason?
No, that's the cousin. Jason's the cousin. Then there's Jordan. There's Jake.
Justin. Okay.
Oh, it is.
It's Justin.
It is Justin. Yeah, it is
All
Justin.
right.
I was gonna say I was just told about 5 minutes ago, but I forgot what he told me. Yeah, Justin sounds right though. I think it's Justin.
It has a good feel for it.
Yeah.
Any subs here for the Kings early? Oh, we got. We do have a sub.
Colton Smith checking into the game for Thurman. No, I'm sorry, for Rashad. JB's gonna use the screen. Uses 2 of them.
TJ
Out to TJ. Nope.
Oh, he didn't want to take the open wing, but I guess he's found a better shooter than Thurman. But Colton cleans that up.
TJ coming into this game shooting 14% from 3.
14.
14.
So
Probably
maybe
a
it
good
was
kick
wise
there.
he kicked that.
Oh,
Wow.
high floater by Flipsy.
Dear Lord, I didn't think he's actually going to get that over there as he breaks that up right there. And ooh, Colton couldn't handle it from JB.
The Lions are, I mean, they're keeping it a game right now.
They are. They are.
To go back to what you said earlier, the catalyst has got to be Jake Schmeltz in my eyes. You know, this is a guy that, for his career, is averaging
Ooh.
over 20
Shooter's
points a
bounce
game.
Flips you there. Keep going. I'm sorry.
You got Schmeltz's average here?
Yeah.
Okay, 19.9 points a game for his career. This season, only averaging 10.6. If they're going to pull out this big win, they're going to need him to step up for sure.
Oh, yeah. And honestly, he can't shoot 27% from 3 if they're going to pull off this win, which is what he's been shooting this season so far. But
And there he is. Gets it to go.
he hurt us.
And he's going to cut it to 2. JB, full steam ahead, Euro.
Can anyone guard JB either? Like,
That's a good take.
who's matching up on JB right now? Is it Fakeash? Jordan Fakeash?
I think it might be.
Huh, that's an interesting matchup.
And Schmeltz is going to get back into the lane, loses it, but goes back up.
Oh.
No good. Thurman cross court.
As you
Down to
said,
Justice.
looks up. Oh, that would have been a nice sequence right there.
It's going the other way.
What's JB shooting from 3?
36.4%.
I was gonna say try to leave him open, but you know, he's another one of those. If you try to get up in his business and make him drive or put a little bit of pressure on you, he's gonna take you to the hole with his size and strength. It's not gonna work out well for you.
Schmeltz misses another 3.
TJ looking up again, but Mike got back. Ooh,
Oh, good
good
rip.
hands by Schmeltz.
And he puts it back in.
Honestly, lucky there wasn't a foul on that because the way he was swiping down.
A lot of times that's going to get called.
Good.
Whether they get all ball or not, a lot of times if refs see the motion of going down, that's going to get called a foul. TJ just all over the ball. Jordan Fakeash bricks a 3.
Looks like he rushed that a little bit, honestly.
Thurman running point and goes all the way.
Shook Dylan, left him in his dust.
Wow. Lions got to stop the ball. The Lions are trading point guards right now, and now Dylan takes his shot, misses it, up ahead to JB, and he's going to take a 3.
That's not that.
Gets it to go.
That's a swift kick to the chest right there. I don't know if the Kings are. See, they're more able to sustain this back and forth action. They can run and gun if they want. They got 3 full subs. You look over at the Lions bench, it's looking a little empty.
All right.
Flip, tough shot.
Oh, board Dylan. Maybe
Another
some
one.
contact.
Stays here.
Lions might need a timeout to regroup.
Fakeash in the corner. Another long one.
And there's the board by Thurman, and up ahead quickly. Good move by Justice McGuire.
Good body movement. How he got Flipsy on his back right there.
All right. And another
Picked off.
turnover.
At the buzzer. Nah. No good.
And your score at the end of 1, Kings 27, Lions 14. And we got a break in the action here, so I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor, VFW of Ohio Charities. They're a big reason why we're able to do a lot of what we are doing and what we hope to do in the future. So thank you, VFW Ohio Charities.
Go check them out.
Yep, that's VFWOhioCharities.com. It should be on the screen right there. And so, Lions coming out in the second quarter. What do they got to do differently here to?
Honestly, they gotta slow it down. Towards the end there, they were kind of taking a lot of one and done shots, which I don't see them getting a whole lot of offensive boards this game, just because of the whole leg situation. And you know, when you got energy, yeah, I'll go get a couple offensive rebounds. But when you only got 5 guys, you're looking to shoot, get back, play defense. So they gotta get some stops, make some smart passes, take some smart shots, and hopefully get it going from there. What about you? What can they do?
I think they got to stop the Kings from getting out in transition so much. I mean, that's a big part of why the Kings are so dangerous. They get a board and they're off to the races.
And it doesn't matter who gets the board. They look up and like their wings are really good about filling those gaps.
Exactly. We got Rashad Thompson checking back in for the Kings, and they're going to look to double right off the. I think they might be in a zone here. As the Elder Fakosh gets fouled on the 3-point shot, it's going to go to the line for 3.
Big there.
And I think we might have, maybe not. I thought we might have seen a 2-3 zone from the Kings, but.
This is the big 1-2 matchup, if anyone didn't know, by the way. With the Kings being the first seed, Lions being the second seed, so this could have some playoff implications on the line. They're both going to be in the playoffs, obviously, but just more or less seeding.
Right.
And say if the Kings hold on and win, they'll have the one and now currently 6 Pistons. And if the Lions don't end up coming back, they'll have the Vandals to mess around with. And they just won today, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. So they're what, 3 and 4?
Yeah, 3 and 4.
Vandals are another team that, I mean, they have the pieces.
They just haven't got it going.
Right, they just haven't been able to put it together.
Ooh, Rashad drops the Elder Fakosh there.
Flipsy bringing it the other way. It's going to go right at Colton, and that's an easy bucket right
Lightning
there.
in a bottle. Lightning
Justice
in a
McGuire.
bottle. Well, then, going back to the playoffs real quick here, you got 3 or 4 teams that are all jumbled up at 3 and 3, 4 and 2, and now that the Vandals are 3 and 4, they're right in the middle of there. So, the middle of that of the playoff this season is going to be pretty interesting.
Could go a lot of different ways.
But, I mean, like I said, the Vandals, if JP ever consistently shows up, and if he does show up and they can mesh well, I'm going to go with Chad Clayman's pick real here. They could be the dangerous team.
Actually, this is just in. Vandals GM Jake Schwiefer just spoke to JP Sellis and officially replaced him on the season as Rashad gets a floater to go there.
Really? Who did they replace him with?
You know, that's a great question. Oh, you know, it was, Dominique Dunn. That's right, Dominique Dunn. Who had a pretty good game today as Schmeltz is going to take a deep 3.
Gets it
to go. Dominique had 17 points last week. And, you know, maybe not completely replacing JP Sellis, but that's a good addition.
Yeah, I mean, a body that shows up.
Yeah, and sometimes in this league, that's,
I mean,
right.
Like a little bit of rest and hold on real quick. Is Jordan Fakosh not fouled right there?
Yeah, I think
That looked like a very aggressive take, and I thought that he may have got a little bit of contact, but play on.
TJ puts it in. Not seeing a lot of defense right now.
No, that was like 3 or 4 offensive rebounds. TJ's trying to motivate his Kings on defense right here.
And Schmeltz,
a little
no
short,
good.
And TJ looks up, and he's going to take it himself.
Puts it in. That's a 14-point game.
All right, we got to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah. Lions might need to call a timeout to regroup.
I say they don't get a bucket right here. And if they score again, the Kings, they probably need to call a timeout. Or just call that now. With JB and Thurman checking back in, it might be the smart decision.
Lions just look like they don't have no identity right now.
We'll have Rashawn, right?
Rashad,
Crap.
yeah.
Apologize.
Get it right. Comes off the screen, out to Thurman. He's going to pull that.
Oh, you can't give him that.
And
Ooh,
no
Thurman, a rare miss from that wide open.
JB, strong move. Oh, down to Thurman.
Ooh, what a pass.
In and out.
Just can't seem to finish. The lid didn't come off.
Schmeltz might look to pull this one. No, he's going to swing it over to Dylan Semler for 3. Ooh. No good, but Jordan Fakosh is there on the follow. Doesn't get it to go. And this is that Kings transition that we were talking about.
They are so good in transition.
And there's the timeout. 17-point game here.
What can they do to staunch this? To put an end to this? Make it a 10-point game at least. Get it single digits.
I think a lot of it's got to run through Schmeltz. I think he's got to play point. I think he's got to run a lot of pick and rolls. A lot of the offense, I think, needs to run through him. You know, he's looking for a shot, but I think at times he can still be too passive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on this team without Malik, without Jacob Fakosh, you know, you need an identity. I think that's what they're lacking right now.
Mm-hmm. And missing Jacob Fakosh, I feel like he's not much for putting up a lot of points, but what he does off the stat sheet is pretty important to him. I mean, he gets 5 rebounds a game and almost 5 assists, but he also brings the ball up most times. He's just, his basketball IQ is very, very high.
One of the league leaders in assists too.
Is he?
So yeah.
I don't know why I'm surprised. He can find the open guy normally. And if he was here with this team they have, are they missing their 5th guy? What? Slightly confused.
And the Lions don't have Justin Fakosh right now.
They're down a Fakosh.
Are they playing, or no one's stopping ball?
All right, I guess we're playing.
And Flipsy's gonna pull up and bricks another 3 for the Lions. That's 3 bricks for the Lions.
Back-to-back bricks, and as if missing 2 of your most important players wasn't bad enough. Now you're playing 4 on 5.
And we should get a bucket here. 3 on 2, and maybe traveled, but they're gonna give him the 2.
All right, that was this whole last 3 minutes has been crazy.
As Thurman hits another 3. The Lions got to slow it down.
This could get ugly, especially when I can't believe they're playing with 4 people, but if you're gonna play, you gotta snail's pace, right?
All right.
Dylan with a 3, can't answer back. Flipsy tries to tip it in. Thurman launches that thing upstream. JB in the corner. Count it. That's what we don't know.
We've had a player just disappear in the middle of the game, and no one seems to be concerned.
I saw him run out to the commons, but I just saw, getting a drink of water, using the restroom. But, he's gone.
And, they just – I don't understand why they're not waiting for him.
Yeah.
Maybe. As Dylan Semler hits a 3.
Dylan lines up a 3 from up top.
And there's another long pass by Thurman. Flipsy with the steal. Ahead to Schmeltz, and behind the back pass. Maybe too fancy.
I don't like that. He should have just took that up.
As Caleb Fair brings it the other way.
Ooh, and shakes Flipsy out of his shoes with that fake. And, they might need that 5th guy.
Yeah, they're going to need something.
Jake very, very patiently walks up the floor. I'll use all 10 seconds.
This is maybe the pace that they should have been playing at earlier.
Yeah, maybe at the beginning. Should we go get the older Fakosh some oxygen or something? Need a tank? Nah, but the body language on all the Lions players' faces, not what you're looking for when it comes to, looking fresh.
Especially this early. I mean, it's the second quarter. You're the 2nd seed in the LBL right now as Jordan hits it 2. You're the 2nd seed in the LBL, and you're just not seeing fight from them. You're not seeing energy.
No, look at that. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I get it. You have 4 players, but
at the point, you got to play for pride.
Right.
That's what I would never get. People who just roll over like that.
You got 2 more quarters of basketball to play.
Mm-hmm. A weird exchange of events there. Jake takes a free throw jumper, gets it back, puts it up for 2. I mean, 17-point game here. They're a run away from being in it.
All right.
9 points. Let's rattle off 9 points in a row right here for me. That's the start of it.
Lions going with the 2-2 zone. Jordan, don't want to get a quick shot here. You want to get a good one. And that's a quick one, but that might be a good one if your name's Jake Schmeltz.
In Jake Schmeltz's book, any shot's a good shot. 14-point game. And
he's going to
make a run out of this, and we can. If they go on a 10-2 run now in this last minute, probably not possible, but make it at least try to get a little bit closer.
Flipsy.
That's on you, Chad.
JB Bradley.
Right down the open cup. And still no Justin Fakosh.
Nowhere to be. Justin Fakosh has left
the
building right now.
The timer is still on.
I don't know if he thinks they're waiting for him or.
Good little move there by Jordan Fakosh.
And there is just too many defenders. Oh my gosh. And I think that should have been a travel, but he's going to get out to Semler, who almost hits it. That's out of bounds. Ball to the Kings with 9 seconds left.
I think what I heard Mr. Murphy, who's the referee over there, say that it was not a shot attempt. So, okay.
All right. Well, wouldn't it be a...
I don't know. What would you call that then?
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Pass to himself? Even then, wouldn't that... I don't know. We're just going to forget about that and move on.
Troy Kaufman. No good. Flips you with 2 left.
Favorite.
From half court. Ooh. No good.
A little bit to the left.
Your score at halftime is 51 Kings to the Lions 35 as they're working with 4 players. And we will be right back in 3 minutes. All right, we're back.
We missed 30 seconds, but it's all right. And we only missed one bucket by the Kings, so it's 53-35. And Justin Fakosh is still MIA.
And word from GM Jake Schmeltz, maybe kind of a flu thing going on.
Yeah, he might have a little bit of a intestinal problem going on.
It's real unfortunate for the Lions as he dices through the entire Kings defense
move
for
by
a
Jake Schmeltz.
beautiful layup.
More of that is what's going to be on the menu if they need to make this a game. JB, wide open three, miss, rebound by Jordan Fakosh. She's going to bring it up. Jake Schmeltz over by the NBC line.
Not a good pass.
I saw that a little bit before it happened. I think he might have been baiting him. Nice pass by Thurman there. A good cut by Justice. This team moves very well, the Kings.
And like we just said earlier, not good body language from the Kings.
Not at all. That might have been a gift given by the refs there. Mr. Murphy might have just handed them a foul for a breather, maybe figure out what the heck's going on.
He's a nice guy. I think he might be looking out for him.
Yeah, he's probably like, oh, jeez. Now we have 4 guys.
Get him a rest here and there. They did cut their halftime a little short. So.
Yeah, so he's probably looking out for the fellas.
Flipsy against JB. And a wild pass to Schmeltz.
Can't finish it, but that would have been nice.
TJ Pinnell the other way. And just walks into the paint. Out to Rashad Thompson for 3.
Wide open.
No good. And that's off Todd. Ball stays there with the Kings. Going over to Rashad again. Doesn't take it.
Todd Murphy's son, Jordan Murphy. Probably a very legendary basketball player at Otsego. He was a beast.
That's true. That's a throwback right there.
He was.
Not sure if our viewers will appreciate that one.
Oh, that's like...
Oh.
Whew, wild shot by Flipsy. But I think the younger Murphy played in like 07? Back in the Casey Coney Donald era of Otsego basketball.
That's a roll throwback right there.
Oh,
JB blows the layup, gets his own rebound and puts it in.
More importantly to TJ, he blew his assist. Yeah. He did not look happy.
And you know TJ cares about the assist. So.
Yeah, he's a... Oh.
And that's just a...
Dylan passes it to TJ.
And shoots a one-legged three-pointer.
That's what this game has come to.
And back to Flipsy. This is...
Nice run, but I guess you can't really say that was a nice shot when nobody was really trying to play defense on him.
Schmeltz lines it up.
Splashes it. All right, 20-point game. Schmeltz calls it a timeout here. Do you think they still have a shot? Do they have that one run to dig deep and just pull it out of a hat?
If they had 5 players.
If they had 5, it might be easy.
If they had 5,
it might be easier, but...
So, is that a no? Probably not.
I mean, they're going to have to heat up. They're going to have to catch fire. Schmeltz is going to have to hoist some threes.
Justin Fakosh is going to have to walk out of a freaking cornfield.
He better have a really good excuse.
Yeah. He's going to have to come out with the ghost of like Wilt Chamberlain or something, and they're gonna need a miracle.
This might be a bad conversation on Easter Sunday in the Fakosh household.
Yeah, this could get ugly. Jordan's just staring at Justin across.
Some bad blood. Another floater.
Oh my word! From the rafters. Someone just dropped that from the roof. Or that was Josh Horstman's jump shot.
Or Drake Johnson.
Or Drake Johnson, yeah.
Not really sure.
The rainbow shooters. Oh, gets it picked by TJ.
And tries to punch it.
Tries it. That would have been nice. But instead, maybe he'll get the assist. Nope.
In and out. Semler the other way. Over to Schmeltz. He's going to need this one. And passes
decides
it
against
up.
it. Gives it to his buddy Flipsy.
Okay, so now you're seeing the Kings playing very lazy defense. Now, if you're the Lions,
you want to capitalize on that?
You got to take advantage of that, and you're not going to do that with
Schmeltz inviting TJ to dinner and having a bucket.
Good. That's not good. Not a good look from the 2-seed Lions right now. And they're going to double Jordan. Gets out of it.
Flipsy in the corner. Ah. You know, I almost had a bit of hope there for a second. They cut it down to 14, which, I mean, I don't know why that's hopeful at this point. But I saw stars. I'm like, oh, there's a chance. And then they just kind of backed off and didn't play defense. And like, that's over.
Great pass by Todd Murphy there. Cross
guy.
court to his partner.
That is years of experience showing.
Colton Smith.
Ooh.
Nails it.
From the 216. I think that's Cleveland's area code.
Is he from Cleveland?
I don't know. I hope so.
Acrobatic finish by Flipsy.
He can give you that.
He can.
You know,
The little sham god from TJ.
I'd like to see these teams face off against each other at full strength.
Yeah, it'd be a different game.
Oh, day and night. Because who would guard Malik?
Have to be Thurman, but I don't know if he could actually guard him.
I think that'd be a pretty good matchup between Thurman and Malik. Thurman can boss it around down there in the paint. Oh, TJ, he's just
a little fancy with it.
Don't embarrass him, TJ. These guys have a family.
And the Lions might want to take advantage of a 4-on-4 opportunity here.
Finally playing on even grounds.
Schmeltz for 3.
2 offensive rebounds.
Feikosh. Thought I heard some contact. Gets it back out to Schmeltz.
Another one. They cannot buy a bucket. JB, he's lurking out there. Nope. Picked up by Schmeltz.
TJ 14%, and that's another miss.
Yep. You heard it from him. Dunk contest, yes. 3-point contest, no.
Flipsy dices in lane, 1 foot.
Dirks it. No dice. He does. Flipsy's he's very acrobatic, and he definitely gets shots off that you're like, huh? How do you do that? Especially over taller defenders. He has a knack. As we've seen already, those 2 floaters that came down from 25 feet up. Schmeltz looks down JB, wonders where his 5th teammate is.
Still no sign.
Oh.
Still no sign of life for the 5th man.
That's the worst thing about it. Like, you haven't even seen a reappearance or anything.
I mean, did he take his stuff out to the?
No, he just walked out.
So he either did not bring a change of shoes.
Yep. Or he
left his entire gear
here
in the gym 15 minutes, 20 minutes ago.
And he just didn't care.
I'm not sure which is worse.
I think the fact that they're just playing with 4 people and they're probably gonna get 100 dropped on them this game. Because you know TJ. TJ's always about getting 100. He's a very competitive man, and
he loves his assists. As he might get him right there. Yes, he does.
Gives him another one.
And
you could hear a pin drop. you could.
So unfair.
And this is.
You can hear the tears of the Lions, of the players, just drop to the floor.
You can hear Justin Feikosh's stomach grumbling right now, all the way from the hallway.
Ooh. Schmeltz gives a nice show and go there. Finds Flipsy in the middle. Wow, he has a vertical like no other. 4 seconds in the corner. No good.
Good. Feikosh.
Oh yeah, if that doesn't sum up the game so far, I don't know what will. As we go into the 4th quarter, the Kings 82 and the 4-man Lions 48. So this is all but done and dusted, right, Jay?
Yeah, this one's over. This is getting out of hand.
What's your thoughts on the game after this? It's a pretty juicy matchup between the Liberty and the Wolves. What's your opinions on that?
Well, you know, I got the Liberty coming out on top, but
okay.
what are the Wolves at?
We're 3-3. I mean, okay. they are 3-3,
so
not we.
Yeah, right. Hey, the Wolves have a great player in Mike Bennett.
Mike Bennett's a beast. All right, hypothetically here, hypothetical. Who would you throw on Mike Bennett? Hypothetical.
Yeah, man, I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see till tip off.
Dang it! I was hoping for it. I'm gonna spoil something for you already.
All right.
Jared Schwiefer's gonna be guarding you, probably.
Hey, that's
Game of the week, huh?
That's the next game. Next game's the game of the week.
Hey, that's a matchup that we've seen since season 1. So.
Yeah, I feel like you're pretty familiar with Jared.
Yeah.
I would say either him or Terrell Clark. One of them.
Okay.
Both of them. You got some size on Terrell, but Jared's probably like, what, 2 inches tall in the air or something?
He's got a little height on him.
But you definitely got him in the weight category, because he's a stick. Love you, Jared, but you're a stick.
Matt Spyak of the Liberty making an appearance here.
Walking in with the headphones blaring.
Gives a fist pump over to the Liberty GM.
Who's that, Jay? Who's the Liberty GM?
Former MVP.
Oh. My apologies.
As Flipsy cuts it to 31.
Oh, yeah, 31. Dear
30,
Lord,
yeah.
I was giving them I saw a 6 for a second.
And no defense again by Schmeltz.
And they're like, nah, we want that 36 again.
Flipsy kicks out to Semler. Another
Slashes
3 by
it
Dylan
down.
Semler.
Didn't get back, though. Justice for 3 in the corner. No good. Off the rim. Dylan looking up. Finds Schmeltz over by the NBC. Nice little hop step for 2.
So skilled.
He is
so skilled.
very offensively talented. He was a 1,000-point scorer in high school. All-league in high school. Was he all-district?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was first team all-district.
And you can see that. You can just...
I think he might have been honorable mention all-state as well.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
He was...
at Eastwood High School.
As we can definitely vouch for, he's a machine when it comes to scoring buckets.
we've seen him. We've witnessed some good games from him up close and personal.
Yeah, not on the good end.
No.
Let's see if we can find any other local legends. Obviously there are. We got another Eastwood alum in Thurman. I think
yeah.
he was with Dylan Davis.
Was he?
In Eastwood, or a couple years above him.
Got to be a few years above him.
Yeah, because Dylan
At least I
played
thought.
with the oldest Fakosh, who is...
Jason
Yeah.
Fakosh,
Yeah.
former LBL player on the Mustangs.
Yep. So there's a lot of roots to all these local schools that we have around us. Caleb over here on the Kings, he was a BG grad, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So a lot of local boys. Dylan, Otsego grad. I mean, the entire King.
Obviously, all the Fakoshes.
Yeah. You got the Eastwood team.
The Eastwood Lions.
Yep.
Got Ben Cameron in the neon on the Kings bench. Former Eastwood guy. Also,
Eastwood players.
yeah, also walked on at Owens Community College as well too.
Really?
So,
Did not know that.
yeah.
What year was that?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Jordan Fakosh misses a long 3 there. I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good player. Very skilled, very smart.
We have a couple college alums, don't we? As Thurman nets another triple here to put us up to 98 to 63. Because we got who was the one player that you had in your team that went to St. Wendland? He was a couple seasons ago, wasn't he?
On the Lightning?
Yeah. Was
Nick Root.
Yeah, he hurt
Nick
his knee.
Root. Right. Yep.
Very athletic. He was
Yeah,
a
he
good
was a
player
good player.
As well.
He played at Otterbein University out of high school.
Really? He went to
Yeah.
Otterbein. I didn't know
Yeah.
where he went.
He was there all 4 years, pretty sure. Oh, Flipsy off
Flipsy
the
looking
backboard.
to get this little spicy.
As the Kings just broke 100.
And still 4 minutes left. If Mike Bennett didn't play anywhere for college, I'll be surprised, because that dude's a stud.
I think he's fresh out of high school. Yeah, he's a young buck, pretty
Wow.
sure. Yeah.
That makes me feel bad about myself. That man is talented.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Where does he go to? You go to BGSU then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
On to the BGSU remark.
Schmeltz with the 3 there.
Randy Gardner, our own state senator here in Ohio, he has a son that plays for BGSU.
Austin Gardner.
Yeah, he is a stud.
He's also a stud.
I
Used
know
to play at
The community center a whole bunch.
And used to play at University of Finley.
Yeah. Did he transfer out then?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was there. That was actually.
Was he there when you were there?
Yeah, he was there my short time I was there.
You were there in 15, 16?
That would have been 14, 15.
14, 15?
At the time, Austin had he was battling with some knee issues.
Okay.
So he never actually played, and then.
Oh, he didn't have any. He didn't have any playing time because of his knees.
Well, at least the year I was there.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he played after that, but and then he transferred to.
Ooh!
Blocked by TJ.
TJ meets him at the top.
Wow.
That was a swat and a half as TJ just shakes his head and like, you're lucky you got it back.
And we got 2.5 minutes left in this one. And this one's.
This is all but said and done, as they're just playing for bragging rights at this point. As Colton has a nice little putback for the Kings.
So with this win, the Kings will cement their spot at the one seed. Yeah, at the 1 seed.
And Lions,
So
they will be battling out with the Mustangs here on out for the 2 seed. So
right.
they could fluctuate anywhere between the 2 seed and like maybe the 7 seed, depending on how the Vandals finish, right?
Right.
Really?
And actually, so with this would solidify a Kings versus Pistons first round matchup in the playoffs.
Okay, so that's
As they're locked in the 8 seed, right? Kings locked in the top seed, so we'll see Kings Pistons.
Let's see what
first week in the playoffs.
we got Preston Morman. He's a Piston, isn't he?
Yep. One of the league's top scorers.
He is. He was the first name I looked down at. Averaging almost 19 points a game, almost 8 boards, an assist, and basically a steal per game, while shooting 40 and 35. So
the Pistons is another team. I said this about the Vandals. They have the weapons. They have the players. They just have not been able to put it together whatsoever.
In the slightest.
Right. So maybe you see as Troy Kaufman's
showing out for the hustle.
Saves the ball out to Rashad.
Finds him in the corner.
And he's going to get the assist.
Troy, the fan favorite over here in the LBL.
Absolutely.
Nice to see him get a nice assist for the stat sheet. He earned that one, I think.
I think he did.
But back to the Piston.
The Prestons.
Yeah, the Piston King
Might as well be
matchup
the
real quick.
Prestons.
I feel like whenever you have Pat on your team as your GM, you get a solid group of guys around him. He could coach them up. He can.
Well, we've seen that. We've seen that the first 2 seasons.
He is
Pat,
notorious during the playoffs for making runs out of
that. Is true. That is true. As Troy Kaufman's going to get a layup there. Was that Troy? Was that Troy with the bucket?
I did not see. Good for him.
That's Troy's first points of the season.
And we got that on video, too.
That's a great moment right there. Let's get him another one. Corner. Troy for 3.
Puts it up.
Oh, no good. He's going to get it back.
One more time, Troy. Get in there.
Bang! Troy Kaufman from way downtown.
Oh, man. Oh, that's great. That is great. I think Schmelz is glad they got above 80. But good for Troy Kaufman. Good for the Kings. Unfortunate for the Lions. Jay, I had fun.
That was good.
I'm looking forward to next week.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, me too. Good luck in the next game.
Thank you, man. Good luck.
Yep.